everybody. Happy Mother's Day today. I'm at my mom's and I am delivering the tomatoes and peppers I grew for her to her. And then it'll be up to her to keep them alive. But I hope y'all are having a wonderful Mother's Day today. I know my mom is. She's gotten cards. She's gotten gifts in the mail from her kids. So she is having a wonderful Mother's Day. Well, y'all, the amazing things you find when you are mowing. Always makes me wonder where the other old corner pin is. Okay, I believe this is a property pin. Now, when I bought this property 26 years ago, the property description clearly stated that the property line, the back property line, literally ran 40 feet from the back of the shop, straight back. And we marked it out, the realtor and I, and we found ourselves back there. From what I came to understand later, years later, was that the original owner of this property, of the field out here, and the old man who lived in that house had a little dispute about exactly where the back of the property line. And when new surveys were done about 20 years ago, it was discovered that everything was off. But nobody knew where the original property line, and I believe now, from the way this lines up, if I go like this, it would have been about, the property line would have been about 4 feet from the back of the shop, not 40 feet from the back of the shop. But I do believe I found the old pin. Now I just got to figure out how to pull that old survey pin, because at the time the gentleman who owned this big field, and I talked to his widow, and we surveyed and I basically on the surveys had my next door neighbors who had just bought this 3 acres, which turned out to be 3.5 acres. Because when we surveyed, it put the property line clear over here. I know, because they had a survey stake way out there by my well. It was literally next to the well. As you know, that my well was basically on their property line. So I basically bought this small strip of property all the way back to the back of the field, and from my other neighbor I bought basically the strip that said there that the survey did, and the survey looks like it was correct. Because at one time they had a trailer house there, and it showed the property line went right straight through the trailer house. And it was like, yeah, it was still off because it wasn't actually here. It would have actually been over more, about another 20 feet that away from this pin is where the GPS actually showed where the property lines were. But if this was one of the old corner pins, I wonder where the old corner pin on that side is. That's a good question. I may have to go digging around my fence line there on both sides. Figure out where the old corner pin there is. Boy, the things you uncover as you improve your ground. Yeah. Things you uncover. Well, at least I know not to go over this with the lawnmower again. I do not want to dent up my blade. And I will just have to get this thing pulled somehow. Oh, boy. Well, guys, I got the back mowed here. Looks nice. Bit kind of short. except for this little section here that is got this dame's rocket growing in it. Didn't get that mud. I didn't want to mow my flowers. I did get one over there, but I gotta get them dug up and transplanted. They need to go someplace else. Oh boy. But we got everything mowed. Keep wondering. Okay, one pin there. That means another pin should be up around here somewhere. Oh, around in this area. Actually, I wonder. I can fit through the fence. Didn't used to be able to fit through the fence, but I lost weight. So, I'm looking off. See if I can find that. It's about there. Oh, so, sorry. The other one should be around this spot here. Unfortunately, it's probably buried so dang deep in the ground. It's going to take some getting some real, but yeah, it does make me wish I had a metal detector, because then I could walk this line from there clear to here, and I'm betting, since it would be in line with that fence post over there and the telephone pole, it'd have to be around here somewhere. I'm betting. It'd be interesting just to find out where the other old corner marker is. New ones should be around here, but I don't think they put new ones because they were just marking their property. My neighbors were marking their property. I've never actually had mine surveyed, but I know when I look on a survey map, it of my property line, it does show the things running literally even with my fence posts. So my fence is now considered to be my property line, and yes, that's a little crooked, but I did not set it. I had neighbors who helped me put this fence in, and now that you eyeball it, you can see not all the fence posts are in a straight line, and the property line is actually should be from there to here. I think it would be interesting though to find that old other corner marker that's on here. Corner pin. Don't know. So just for, because I like to see where things were a long time ago. Yep. I'm gonna have to find something to do to deal with that pin, though. Maybe even get some help. Still got the shell from that chicken egg. I had a rotten chicken egg. It was a floater. I thought, boy, this chicken egg looks way off color. So I floated it, and it bobbed like a cork on top of the water. So, yep, that chicken egg went. Tucked it into the back pasture here, and it looks like scavenging birds took care of it. And this fence post is no longer straight because it has gotten undermined. You can see how bad it leans. It's because pocket gophers and voles have kind of undermined where it was cemented in, and so now it leans. It was straight when it was first put in. Boy, this thing was straight. Yes, I do have some caps to replace all these that have gone flying away and disappeared to who knows where, and some I collected and put on the back porch, and some I never did find. But job well done. I did take it a little short this time. I wanted to get the first mowing done pretty darn short. After this, I'll mow it just a little longer to encourage the grass to grow nice and thick and soft, and keeping it watered back here is going to be a challenge. I really need more 100-foot garden hoses to get all the way back here. While the fields are being watered, a lot of the overspray will water in here during the summer and until potato harvest season. And I'm gonna have to go out there and dig up that thistle. Gosh darn it. I think they could have plowed it up while they're planting potatoes. But nope. They haven't dug that thistle up yet, so it's going to be up to me to dig it up. Go out there and dig it up. I don't want it going to seed and spreading more thistle seeds in my yard. I got enough to deal with. Yep. Potatoes this year. Potatoes coming. So exciting. They got the hills all ready to plant potatoes. They might... I don't think they've gotten to this to plant the potatoes here yet. Could be wrong. Dirt does kind of look freshly. I just know that they've been planting potatoes. They started with those fields up there and way up to the north of me first. They've been working on them. I really do think this one's going to be next. But yeah, it'll be nice to have potatoes here for a while. Alright, everybody, I'll let y'all go and get back to y'all later. It's a bit cloudy, as you can see. We got a little patch of blue sky off to the west there. But it's... Maybe even felt a few raindrops today while I was out mowing. I think it's raining off to the southwest there. Looks like rain coming down out of the cloud. But, yep, that's how things are going. Oh, you got to see this. Y'all got to see this. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. I'm going to zoom in. Look at that. Look at the mountains there. They still got snow on them. These are the low hills too. You want the high mountains, the Tetons. Tetons are miles and miles away. These are just the little foothills to the Tetons. But aren't they just beautiful there? With the sun shining on them, all covered in snow. Oh, it's just gorgeous. This beautiful country I live in. Just so beautiful. Little piece of heaven on earth. Well, I'll let everybody go now. And I'm gonna get this video out. Pop out another video. Heck, why not? It's probably long enough already. Hope y'all had a happy Mother's Day, and I will see y'all on the next video.